Okay, so, do you guys believe this? I mean, do you guys really believe this stuff I've been talking about? Is this real? Or if I completely fucking lost it? I mean, I've been talking about some weird shit the last week and a half. So, call in, let me know. Or shoot me a message on YouTube. That's always welcome as well. But remember this: as we wind up all this creepy occult crap. I mean, granted, we'll talk about it again, some other night. But I think I've beaten this horse to death. And once again, I'd just like to give out a quick plug. If we don't finish this stuff up tonight, we will be talking about ancient astronauts tomorrow night, and that is 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Missouri Central. Remember this: no one has the power to give you initiation or deny it to you. As soon as you are entitled to it, you claim it by right, not by grace. If one channel closes, another will open. Claim your initiation from the masters, not from any lodge, fraternity, or order up on the physical plane. And although the vote of such an assembly has the power to close any particular lodge to you, it has not the power to close the order, if that order be a true occult fraternity, according to these occultists. So, for in such case the decision does not rest with those upon this plane, but with those upon the inner planes, whence the order derives its power. If those who are the guardians of the gates on the physical side persistently deny access to those to whom it is due, the stream of force issuing through those gates will be deflected to another channel. Never hesitate to take your stand boldly upon a principle in occult matters. In other words, don't let these occult fuckers scare you! Fuck them! For you are dealing in principles. And if you take not your stand upon these, where shall you set your foot and find it firm? Expediency is a most dangerous, double-edged weapon. Never risk it. In all moments of difficulty and danger, rise on to a higher plane. And in spiritual principles, find the solution of astral difficulties. Never be guided by anybody's opinion in seeking the solution of an occult problem. Look within and seek yeah, once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this is, all this New World Order crap, and I'm going to start my own news show, man. I'll show these motherfuckers. They won't let me on Fox. Well, here we go. This is a war of the lodges, man. This is a war of esoteric orders. It's much like World War II. It's and the exoteric extension of that might be the InfoWars, the wars of various media outlets. But ultimately, it is a spiritual war. It is a war of the lodges. It is a war of these esoteric orders, and it's all about infiltration. It's all about doing what these guys do: infiltration, infiltrate these orders, and steer them in our direction. That's the only way this fucking thing will be won. So, right, Tone? Am I wrong or right? I mean, what the fuck? I don't know.
You are right. You are correct, sir.
Or was that just like a self-righteous rant I went off on? Well, that's why it's called the rant, right? Yeah. That's.
If you can't rant, nobody can.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? So, the balance is the keynote. Balance of all true esoteric training. Yeah. Do I really need... Okay. Do I really need to go into this anymore? I mean... I think not, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. Okay. Alright. It is amusing to note that while the occultist decries the spiritualist, the mystic looks askance at the occultist. Yet a mystic is simply an introvert occultist, and the occultist is an extrovert mystic. Both aim at the same goal, though they seek it by different methods. The difference between them is of temperament, not of ideal. So, once again, we see here the grudging respect for the Eastern mystic by these Western occult schools, and which goes all the way back. Like I said, these guys are heavy-duty racists, so this goes all the way back to the Indo-European Aryan / Aryan race. These guys think that the original Aryans, these white people think the original Aryans actually came from northern India and the Himalayas. I guess to some extent from the Caucasus Mountains as well, but weird people. When the scientific temperament approaches the unseen, it chooses the occult path of development. And when the artistic temperament approaches the unseen, it chooses the mystic path. One progresses on through right feeling, and the other through right knowing, and both meet in the end. Once again, this dichotomy of esoteric and exoteric science, it's interesting. I'd highly recommend doing research on this stuff. However, at this day and age, I would not recommend joining an esoteric order. I would say start your own esoteric order. Do your own research and start your own esoteric order, because at this point, they're a fucking den of snakes. These people are. So, fuck them. They say you can't learn on your own. And then at the same time, they say, well, all this takes place on the inner planes. And so, I don't know. I'm skeptical anyone tells me that I can't learn on my own. You know, so, the mystic pursues a solitary path, even when he is a member of a community. His visions are for himself alone, and he has often but little power to teach that which he has himself learnt. He reaches the heights of the spirit and dwells there apart. His experience is a personal one and cannot be communicated to others. He is essentially the artistic temperament working upon the things of the spirit, creative, joyous, and inspiring to those who can appreciate his art, because they are akin to him in nature. Esotericism without a touch of mystic rapture would be as drab as a culture that had no place for the beautiful. But a spiritual culture which is purely mystical has little relation to the problems of humanity and no message for the common man. Occultism, on the other hand, is of the intellect. The occult path is followed in cooperation with others, because its heights are achieved by means of group work and the use of ritual. Yeah, I brought that up the other night as well. So, right, so ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I think we have beat this esoteric order crap to death. And we're going to go into a break, and then when we come back, we are going to start on ancient astronauts. I'm tired of this crap. I'm doing it for a week and a half, Tone. Esoteric, but I've been very thorough. Yeah, you got to cover it, because this is the crap these people study. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back, right after these words from our sponsor, the Crow Boys.
on my spout, bubba, baby. Well, I'm short and stout. Well, I got a little handful, baby, look out on my spout. Well, I'm a little teapot, I got one goal, and that's to work late until I blow. Well, I'm a little teapot, well, I'm surely I'm stout. Ha, well, got a little handful, baby, look out on my spout. Well, little teapot, baby, please, never mind my little hand, don't give my spout a squeeze. Well, I'm a little teapot, well, I'm surely I'm stout. Well, I got a little handful, baby, look out for my spout. It's gone, should be where the heartbeat drum goes. Little hand, don't give my spout a